Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, same topic. Meanwhile, the Obama administration announcing today it will speed up 7 renewable energy projects in 4 western states, Arizona, California, Nevada, and Wyoming. And it's all part of the president's We Can't Wait initiative. But with a slew of recent bankrupt solar companies, maybe we can wait. Robert Bryce is a senior fellow at the Manhattan Institute Center for Energy Policy and the Environment. Robert, we just got a big description of what's wrong with the refining capacity in this country and how government regulations are holding it back. It seems to me the Obama administration only cares about these green technologies, and they're claiming that the 7 projects they're after today are going to make a very big difference, add to the success of renewable energy in this country. What do you say?
Well, look, Jerry, this is not surprising in any way. The president's running for re-election. He's playing to the green left when it comes to the renewable energy business. But the part that sticks in my craw, Jerry, is when you read the White House press release, it quotes Secretary Salazar. He says that these projects, I'm quoting, have the great potential to grow our nation's energy independence, drive job creation, and power economies across the West. This is pure unadulterated drivel. Grow our energy independence?
Not true?
Oh, it's just silly season. Grow our energy independence. Wind and solar don't have anything to do with our oil consumption, which is always the focus of this discussion of energy independence. And to trot out this phrase, it's the most hackneyed phrase in modern American politics. It just means nothing. And you know, I've written a whole book on this issue, so I get kind of touchy about it, Jerry.
Well, I don't blame you. And you actually make a great point about this. I want to take a look at some of these companies that the administration's talking about, or perhaps we should just broaden the view here a little bit. A123 Systems. These are companies that have cost altogether taxpayers $100 billion. Abound Solar, Beacon Power. I mean, the list of Evergreen, Fisker, Solyndra. I mean, the track record here, abysmal.
Well, it is abysmal, and what I did when I started looking at the projects that the government says it's now going to expedite, one of them is the Chokecherry Wind Project in Wyoming. It's about 3,000 megawatts. It covers 358 square miles. So I just did a little comparison on scale. Jerry, you know the Obama administration is also trying to shut down the domestic coal-fired generation fleet.
That's right.
The EPA has proposed a rule that would prohibit construction of new coal-fired generation. So I just did a quick calculation. If you use the power density of the Chokecherry Wind Project in Wyoming and assume that it's available, has the same availability as coal-fired power plants, it won't. But nevertheless, just to replace the coal-fired generation capacity in the United States, about 300,000 megawatts, with the wind projects like Chokecherry, you would need the entire state of Indiana covered in nothing but wind turbines. I mean, the numbers don't lie.
This is craziness. And can I tell you, okay, I have the president's press release right here, the one you were just quoting, right? This is from the Department of Energy. Where do they talk about job creation? There's no job creation in this. I got to tell you, this is an embarrassment to this administration.
Well, look, Jerry, this whole green jobs business has been proven to be a fraud from the beginning. December of 2010, the Texas comptroller, I'm in Austin, the comptroller here in Texas looks at tax breaks and tax preferences. Each wind energy related job in Texas, which has more wind energy capacity than any other state, cost the state's taxpayers $1.6 million. I mean, yeah, we can create jobs digging ditches and filling them in, but this is a bad use of taxpayer money. It's just it's an atrocious idea that this is going to create lots of jobs. It's not.
Absolutely right. Robert Bryce, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks so much.